Week 4 of testimony in the Sean Combs trial catches Diddy's hand in an actual paper bag full of cash. Now, this video, and we've all seen it, it shows Combs beating Cassie Ventura inside the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. A former security guard for the Intercontinental named Eddie Garcia testified with immunity that in the days after the hallway beating, Combs called the hotel repeatedly, begging to buy the video. And Garcia said Combs did just that. Garcia said Combs told him to bring the video on a USB thumb drive to an office near the hotel, and there in that office, Garcia said he watched as Combs used a money counting machine and that, quote, there were stacks of money being put into it, stacks of $10,000 at a time. Prosecutors call the cash a bribe. They say that Combs hoped it would buy and bury the Intercontinental Hotel surveillance video so that no one would ever see it. And this is the first time we've heard that Combs may have had a direct role in this alleged cover-up, with his hand actually in that bag of cash. This is called by both the prosecution and the defense the single most important piece of evidence in the trial. Prosecutors have already said this video captures Combs in the very act of sex trafficking Ventura, in the act of coercing her through physical force into engaging in commercial sex acts. In this case, that means forcing her to have sex with a male escort who Ventura said was still inside their hotel room when Combs hit her in the eye and she ran out of the room. But Combs is also charged in his indictment with racketeering, and that count requires proof of at least 2 underlying crimes. Prosecutors can now argue that this video, this single piece of evidence, implicates him in at least 3 underlying racketeering crimes. That's not just sex trafficking, but also bribery and obstruction of justice. Both sex trafficking and racketeering carry maximum sentences of life in prison. Before stepping off the witness stand, Garcia described how at least 2 Combs employees helped arrange the alleged bribe, and the jury saw a heavily lawyered non-disclosure form that Garcia had to sign. Garcia said he split the $100,000 in cash that Combs gave him with 2 other security guards. He said he used his $30,000 cut to buy what must have been a very nice used car. Garcia also testified that Combs had told him, quote, if this gets out, it would ruin me. But years later, Garcia learned there was still at least 1 copy of the video out there. It was on the phone of a 4th hotel security guard who had not been cut in on that paper bag full of cash. To read all of our coverage on the Diddy trial, head to businessinsider.com.